guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for joining in again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. How has your week been? And hope you have watched the latest episode of the last episode of Let's Get Tipsy. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about how to overcome the woes of an entrepreneurship. Tips on how to overcome all those plenty issues. So, but like we did in the last episode, I would want us to discuss something something else. It's a scenario that I'm going to share with you, and I want us to discuss it in the comment section just like we did last time. Thank you all for those ones that have aired their views on the last episode, the exit fund issue. Okay, so let's dive straight into it. Now, tip number 1, embrace failure. When I say embrace failure, so by the grace of God, I've been an entrepreneur for say 2-3 years now. I don't mean to say that I'm worthy enough to give advices, but I learned one or two things. So yes, I think I'm tip number 1 will be to embrace failure. Now that is bound to happen even without even being an entrepreneur. In life, if you want to progress, failure is bound to happen. You can't avoid failure, but then you need to learn from the failure, and then so instead of calling it failures, you can even just call them lessons and learn from it, grow, and then you move ahead with it. So as an entrepreneur, you need to embrace failure. It will come, it will happen, but then don't let it put you down. Just get back up and then move. Number 2 will be stay adaptable, be flexible. Like, don't be so rigid that you don't want to change anything. This is how I started, this is how I must finish, or this is how I must continue. Do you get it? So as much as maybe you have a model that you're following, like a business model that you're following or that you're using, don't be too rigid. Be flexible. If this doesn't work, you started it anyways. If this doesn't work, you can try another method. Try this other method. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, try another method. Just make sure you're flexible. Don't be so rigid that it has to be this. I hope that helps. Tip number 3 will be prioritize self-care. Entrepreneurship, it can be very, 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 very tasking. It's a crazy world in that department. I know a number of times that I had said, I'm not going to give up this thing. Bye. Hope I'm not going to. I'm just tired. A lot of issues, from external issues, from your clients, from a lot of people. So at this point, I think that you should prioritize self-care. If you need to exercise, if you need to meditate. If you need to relax, if you need to go to a spa, just do it for the sake of your mental health. This is very important. Thank you. Tip number 4 will be celebrate every milestone. I remember having getting to 100 clients, I think in the first 1.5 years or so. And even though it wasn't as fast as I wanted it to move, I still celebrated. I'm like, hey, I called my friend, my accountability partner, and then I told her, almost 100 plus. Like, it was something that I didn't think I could hit, a mark that I didn't think I could hit, and I did. So I was happy about it. So we celebrated. I was happy about it. So celebrate every milestone, no matter how little. Celebrate it. You worked really hard to get there. So it's It's really important, so please celebrate. Number 5 will be manage your finances. So there is this temptation that you've made that money. I mean, I've made the money for this month or for today. I've made so amount, and I need this. I want to spend. I want to do this. I want to do that. You are tempted to actually spend, but if you do not take care, you will finish your money. So please, the first thing you should do, outside giving tithes, I give my tithes. That's a story for another day, by the way story, or by the way topic rather. So first and foremost, you're calculating, you've gotten your money, you've gotten everything. Take out your tithes, and the next thing should be your savings. Your savings first before you can decide. So now decide how much you want to save. 25%, 10%, 50%. It all depends on you, how you can manage. So make sure that you save whatever, no matter how little the amount is, just save. Okay, so before we get into the final tip of the day, I want us to discuss the scenario I was talking about. Now, so this scenario, I would like to let me do a quick read. Mama Ola came for a 2-day visit to her son's house and is about to leave. Now, Ola's wife was surprised. Mommy, you didn't eat your food. Abi, should I pack it for you as takeaway? Mama Ola said, no, don't worry, my taxi is here, let me just be going. Now, Ola comes in, and then Mama Ola tells him, whoa, my Okomi, that's my husband, come and see me off. I'm on my way, I'm going. They both step out, and then Ola said, Mommy, why didn't you eat now? Are you angry with us? Then Mama Ola goes, no, Shebi, you bought your wife a car and you said I should be entering taxi and jumping buses. Ola is confused. Mommy, I'm not your only child now. Moreover, who pays your rent? I do. And I still send you an upkeep allowance of 150k every month. Then Mama Ola says, you are trying, I'm not complaining, but I know how I suffered to make sure you finish school after your father died, and now this small girl comes from nowhere and you put her before your mother. Ola goes, you want my children to be jumping, my wife to be jumping buses with my 2 kids? Now wow. Then Ola's mom goes, I know, you will not understand, let me be going. And then she goes. Now, let's have a brief discussion of this scenario. For me, first of all, I feel like that woman is using emotional blackmail. I mean, you brought the child to the world, and now you are complaining, or no, not complaining. You are talking about how you raised the child. So it's like I'm training the child so that the child can grow up to come and take care of me. Is that why you trained your child? No, it's my opinion, child. I just feel, what Ola did was entirely on point. Okay, so I feel like the immediate family comes first. Your immediate family comes first. If you have a different opinion, please let me know in the comment section. But yes, I insist that the immediate family comes first and not the mother. I'm not saying don't take care of your mother or anything, but your family should for don't chop your immediate family for don't chop belly food. They should have eaten and be well fed and satisfied before you say that you want to buy the luxury things for your parents. But don't get me wrong, parents are so important. I'll get my mother a car, I'll get my mother a house, or my father a house or a car. But then again, I think I should get if I'm a man, I should get my wife a car first. Or if I am the buoyant one, I'll get my husband a car. Do you get it? I'll get my husband a car before I think of my mother and my father. Anyways, so the final tip of the day will be to embrace the journey, embrace entrepreneurship. Embrace an entrepreneurship. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's not something you do and then you finish. It's continuous. So if you, as an entrepreneur, if you know that you have you want to grow the brand. It's not something you just want to do temporarily. You want to grow the brand and make it, stand on its own, a worldwide, like a global brand. So you have to embrace it. You have to be, intentional about it. You are going to be in it for a long time. So adjust, sit well, sit tight, and move. I hope that these tips have helped you today. Thank you for tuning in again. Guys, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. God bless you. And see you on our next episode. Don't forget, please comment. I need your comment. I need your opinions, yeah? I need your opinions as much as I need your subscription. Yeah. I need your subscription. I need your share. Just share, like, subscribe. Just advertise. Thank you guys. God bless you.